name is Bree. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Today we are outside in the beautiful park with nature and trees. I'm at this park. I wanted to go like in a more scenic area where it had like more colors and like more flowers and stuff, but they're mowing the lawn. On the one day that I chose to come here, they're mowing the lawn, so it was like loud over there. And then there's also a lot of people here for some reason. It's literally like Tuesday at 2 o'clock. What the fuck? Like, don't you guys have something else to do? Let me stop. People are allowed to come to the park, but this is the place that I chose to set up camp. I am at a point in my life where I feel as if I love life. I love my life. I love everything that's happening to me and happening for me. I'm so extremely grateful for everything. I'm not necessarily at the best version of myself because I do know that I have a lot of healing that I still need to do. But I do definitely feel like I'm in a really good place in my life. And I feel like when you start to do better for yourself and you start to like change your life around, you start to really realize your surroundings and like people around you are like different than that. Like everybody else is like still stuck in that old mindset that I was in, and I just feel so bad for these people, like my friends and like other family members that don't think like me. Like they really go through so much unnecessary pain. I promise you, human beings go through so much unnecessary pain, so much unnecessary anxiety, trauma, everything. We aren't really taught how to properly cope with their emotions and things. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about like entering this great phase of my life, and I feel like I'm becoming the best version of myself. So I wanted to share this with other people because there's so many people in my life that I know need this information. So I know there's thousands of other people online that definitely need this, especially with mental health like is drastically declining in like half the population. So like I feel like I need to do something about that. Like I need to spread this information to other people so that way you guys can learn to think in the way that humans were originally designed to think versus what society has been teaching us for all these years. Basically, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to become the best version of yourself and how I am currently doing it. But before we get into that, let's just get into the crystals though. So I have my rose quartz here with me today. I just got this one from this crystal shop. This stone basically promotes love in all areas of your life. So like it can promote self-love, which is what I'm really using it for, or you can like attract love to you, or you can have like friendship love or like love within family as well. So it just can attract any type of love to you. Like I said, I'm working on bettering myself, becoming the best version of myself. Obviously I'm going to need to have some self-love, so that's why I wear my rose quartz. And I also have citrine right here, which is another one of my favorite stones. I'm using this to draw like creativity, prosperity, and amplify my manifestation. I think it promotes wealth as well. Tangerine quartz. This promotes the inner child. So like I think it helps with like creativity and inspiration, so that's why I'm wearing this. So first thing that comes with becoming the best version of yourself is I feel like you have to go through your selfish era. Like go through your selfish era. I'm in my selfish era. It's nothing wrong with yourself being in a selfish era. People always teach people that being selfish is wrong, which in some aspects of life, yes, being selfish is wrong. But when it comes to like self-care and putting yourself first and taking care of yourself and prioritizing your mental health over other people's like egos or whatever, when it comes to things like that, yes, you do need to be selfish. When it comes to things like not allowing people to walk over you and like making people respect you, yeah, you can be selfish in those ways. Definitely entering your selfish era can really help you. Just like taking yourself out, like me right now, I'm just by myself at the park talking. I was gonna read a book, like maybe meditate a little and stuff. Just doing things for yourself can really like help you because you spend more time with yourself, you get to know yourself more, and like buying things for yourself, spoiling yourself, buying food for yourself, buying clothes for yourself, buying jewelry, buying things that you like, doing things that you like spoiling yourself with whatever. You don't need anybody else to do that. You don't need validation from anybody else. Start doing everything for yourself. Start taking care of yourself. Don't rely on anybody else to take care of you. Be happy by yourself first before you start to try to rely on somebody else to take care of you or to make you happy. Be happy with yourself because that will really, really help you. People are not lying when they say you cannot love somebody else before you learn to love yourself. You really have to. Next thing that I want to say is to live your own personal truths. Don't let anybody else tell you what to do with your life or what not to do with your life. If there's something that you're passionate about and that you like doing and you know that you're meant to do it, don't let anybody else tell you not to do it. I decided to not go to college because I would like to pursue my career as an actress and a YouTuber and a content creator. My family doesn't necessarily approve of that, but do I care? No, I don't, because I like doing YouTube. I know that this is what I'm meant to do. I know I'm meant to be a performer. I know I'm meant to do these things. Like, I know this is my purpose here on earth. So I'm not gonna listen to somebody else. Everybody that is put on this earth has a mission to complete. We have a purpose for being here. It is your job when you're on this earth to figure out what your purpose is and what you are supposed to be doing in this life. When you start to work towards your life's purpose and you're actually in alignment with the universe will work in your favor. You will have an abundance of everything that you need. You will be happy in life. Things will just work out the way that they need to, like always, without you having to do anything, because it's what you're supposed to be doing. If you're doing what you're not supposed to be doing, of course your life is going to be fucked up and things are going to be going left and right and going crazy, because that's not what you're supposed to be doing. But when you're supposed to be doing what you're doing, things will always work and fall into place with you. Everything will come in the right divine timing. Divine timing is always on time, and rejection is divine protection. So whenever something gets taken away from you or you don't get something, it's because the universe is protecting you and making something better for you. Kind of goes into my next point too. I'm realizing that everything happens for a reason and that it's all a part of the process. One thing that I like to point out when I like bringing this up when I'm talking to people is how you can look at situations from points in your life, like from a few years ago, that maybe at that point in time you thought it was the worst thing in the world. When I went through my first breakup, or like my first heartbreak, I was so sad. I was crying all day, everything, and I thought my life was over. Now it's 2 years later. I could give a rat's ass about that shit anymore. I don't care. And honestly, I'm so extremely grateful that I experienced that, because being in that relationship, one, taught me some things about myself, taught me some things about what I look for in the next relationship that I would be in. It was honestly kind of like the start of me having confidence, or the start of my like spiritual awakening, or my like selfish era, I guess you could say. Started to really like become more confident in myself. I feel like because I went through such a hard, dark time by myself, that I connected with myself and I learned things about myself, and I kind of like gained more respect for myself. Started to make me appreciate myself more and love myself more, and to notice my worth more. A situation like that, I would have thought that was bad then, of course, because I was sad that I broke up with my boyfriend at the time, and I was really upset. I thought we were going to be together forever, all that shit. Now I look back on that experience and I'm like, damn, I'm glad I went through that. When bad things happen to you, don't be that upset, because you may think it's bad, but in the future you'll look back on that moment and you'll be like, damn, I'm so grateful for that experience, because if that didn't happen, then I wouldn't have this, or I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? To really just trust that everything that the universe does for you is for the benefit of you and is for the better of you, and you'll get whatever it is that you need to have in divine timing when you need it. Divine timing is always on time. Guys, it's starting to rain a little bit. I'm about to cry, so let me hurry up and wrap this up. The last point that I want to get into is being nice to yourself. If you make a mistake or you do something wrong, don't beat yourself up over it. Don't talk badly about yourself. Don't let other people talk about you in a negative way either. Like, don't tolerate disrespect from anybody else. Like, if you say, oh, I'm ugly, I'm fat, all these things, even if you don't mean it, your brain can't process that you don't really mean that. Deep down, subconsciously, you will maybe start to believe those things about yourself. And you have to talk about yourself in a positive way. Like, really talk about everything in a positive way, because everything on this earth is energy. So when you put positive energy into the universe, it comes back to you, right? But when you put negative energy into the universe, it comes back to you. So really the key to life is putting positivity into everything that you do. Putting love, happiness, healing into the world, because that is the type of energy that you will reciprocate back. If a minor inconvenience happens in your life, or something bad happens, don't say it's a bad day. Don't say today is horrible. When you say that, that is how you perceive the world. But if you say, nah, it's just a minor inconvenience, it's still an amazing day, and you are positive about life and your outlook on life, things will start to look better for you. Because when you say things, that is how you perceive your reality. When you say something about your reality, it becomes that. That also is like a part of like manifestation. I don't know if everybody that's watching this believes in that, but it's definitely a real thing, because I've manifested some things in my life. But when you speak things into the universe, they come true. They can come true, depending on if you're in alignment with that. So you have to be really careful about what you say, or what you even think, really. Like, getting rid of negative thoughts and just like getting rid of just any negative energy in your life will really benefit you, I promise you. Making sure that your energy stays high. So like every day that you wake up, I always say today is going to be an amazing day full of opportunities, blessings, learning, and new experiences. I also have like affirmations that I go through every day. Good things attract to me. I have an abundance of everything that I want and need in life. I wake up every day glowing with confidence to better myself and work towards living my dream life. You remind yourself every day of those things. I promise you it'll really change the perception of your life. You speak your reality into existence. So if you say that your day is horrible and your life's awful and if your life is terrible, your life is going to be that way. But when you say, no, today's a great day, my life is amazing, I don't care if anything bad happens to me, like I said, when you look back on it from a few years from now, you're probably going to appreciate all the bad experiences that you're going through right now. You just have to know how to take those experiences and use them as motivation or fuel to become the version of yourself that you really want to be. And with that, it takes a lot of maturity, and you have to get rid of your ego. All I can do is give you the information. I can't force you to do the work. So those are my tips that I have for you guys, things that have been helping me to become a better version of myself. I would like to make a more detailed video like this, going more into depth about like every situation, because really it's not this simple. It's really a lot more to it that I could say, but I would be sitting here for a long time if I was to sit here and try to explain everything to you guys, because there's just so much to get into. But if you guys want to see more content like this and you guys want to know more, then please let me know, because I would be more than happy to share this information with you guys. I am a healer. It is my job on this earth to heal other humans and to wake them up to this world that we're really living in and the purpose of life. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Make sure you go ahead and comment below any suggestions for any videos that you would like to see, and make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel to see more of me, because I would really appreciate that. And with that being said, I hope I see you guys in the next video.